Orange tree. We are so lucky to have these wonderful orange trees here in California. Florida has their share of them as well, but it takes the right kind of climate. Most of the country doesn't have the luxury. Out here in California, we sort of take these things for granted. Important to recognize that there are some things that can go wrong with an orange tree. If you have a situation where you have so much fruit and it gets so heavily laden, you can actually have branches break. This is far, far too heavy, and this tree has been picked. Considerable number of oranges have been picked out of this tree. It's not that big of a tree, but boy, bags and bags and bags of oranges have come off of this thing. So what time of the year is the best time to trim it? Well, I'll tell you when not to prune the tree. Don't prune it if it's cold or in danger of any frost. Most citrus trees are frost sensitive. The lemons and the grapefruit seem to be a little bit more sensitive. If you prune them at the wrong time of year, then you're opening up a window of further damage. This particular tree is, once again, she doesn't want a big giant tree, and she's always kept it like a bush, which is okay. You can do that. You can keep it sheared down. If it was left to its own demise or its own devices, it would get to be 18, 20 feet tall. But she doesn't want a huge orange tree, so we'll keep it more compact. Another thing to understand is that when this tree is in bloom, be very careful when you prune it, because just the act of pruning, you'll knock off a lot of the blossoms, which in turn can affect the crop. Now, when you have lots and lots of oranges on here, you have to remember that if you don't process them and harvest them, then they turn into actually what they call mummy fruit, which gets old and dry, and the pith is it's almost worthless. But it's not good for the tree to leave that all on there. So, it's a high maintenance tree in terms of processing, but boy, you sure get an awful lot of good food value out of a citrus tree. So if you're so fortunate to live in California or Florida or one of the states that you can get away with having citrus, give it a try.